Well, good morning. Welcome to living back in Tennessee Bottoms. This morning we're out here. It's going on, I don't know what time it is right now. We've been at it since about a little before 6. But we're getting set up for our Saturday event here. We have our stand all set up. I was going to show you this morning what we got going on. We've had a busy week this week. It's been hot. I couldn't believe yesterday how cool it was. And today here was 66 here. I mean, you feel fall is in the air. It's coming. So I'm going to give you a walk around, let you see what we got going on. I'm going to turn you around here. Miss Libby has been really working hard this week, and she really likes her sunflowers. And so she went out there. These are some different ones. We had the big ones and everything, the biggest ones we've ever had. But we're going to take you in the stand here real quick. And this morning, she's got dill pickles and her squash relish. She's got jalapeno and plain. And then she's got cowboy candy made for basting. And our jalapeno sauce, peach, jelly or jam. And some more garden relish down there. And here we've got Rice Krispie treats. And here she's got Fruity Pebble Rice Krispie treats. And over here she's got cinnamon streusel bread. Okay. And then here she's got chess squares, monster cookies, and whoopie pies. The first time I ever had them, and they're like a Twinkie almost, and they are really good. And inside the fridge, she's got regular size, over a little pound of pimento cheese, and then she sells that for $8. And then she's got chicken salad, where she makes some good chicken salad. It's got nuts and grapes, and I mean, it is really good. And then up here, what do we have here? Oh, fresh blueberry muffins. And then she also has strawberry butter. And that's some good stuff too. Then over here, she has some more cinnamon streusel bread, peanut butter cookies. She got she got the monster cookies over there. A fresh pecan pie, baby. And some chocolate brownie. I can vouch for these. This will make your hair stand up right here. Then she has her little notepad right here. The people write down what they're buying, what they like, and what else they would like. There's our little money box. We're on a trustworthy system down here. Hear a little screen door slamming. I bet you a bunch of y'all hadn't heard that in a long time. We have a trustworthy thing. You put your money in, and we do the way we feel about it. If you need it worse than we do, it's yours. Welcome back sign. Our little veggie stand. The garden is playing out. So, you know, we're starting to slack off on it. And we knew it was coming. Kind of a sad moment, but kind of a happy moment at the same time. And this week we done something different. We went ahead, you see our corn? We went ahead and shucked our corn. And so people would find it a little easier to enjoy it. So we're always trying to do something to please our customer. So we just wanted to let you see what was going on. Going back out to the garden today. We're trying to finish up. The garden's dying back. Matter of fact, we got some melons out there we need to bring out here to the stand. So y'all stay tuned. We'll be back, okay? Come on, let's go show you a new adventure we got going on. We're finally getting caught up on a lot of different stuff. Still really behind. Y'all have heard me speak since last February, since the first backwater came out, about the flood. And we had another flood, and we had all these rains, and we still have not got caught up. The garden came on. The garden took time from us. I mean, we had to get out here and till and de-weed when we could. It finally got away from us. Kind of like life in general. Sometimes you'll get away from them. And, you know, that's where we are out here cleaning up around the sheds and the barns and everything that we're doing. We've been at it since, like I said, since we started back in March and April. I was out here in hip boots and waders trying to clean up. And it's slowly but surely coming back together. But we had to give the garden priority when it needed it. It's like in life. Sometimes there are things you've got to give priority to. You just got to pull the plug on other things. Pay attention to what's important and put your time there, you know. And we all know what those things are. First one is family. That always comes first, you know. So we're going to walk you out here and show you a new project we got going on. The good Lord's blessed us. And the market stand is growing. Miss Libby's baking and cooking and canning is just outstanding, and it's growing. People's wanting more stuff, and we've got the favorite time of year for Miss Libby's coming up, and that is fall. And that means right behind that will fall Thanksgiving and Christmas, and then we have birthdays in there. So there's going to be a lot of baking going on. So we're going to show you what we've got planned right here. Let me walk you over here. And like I said, man, we've been getting it. But I also put down a water line, probably 200 feet of water line to be able to water the garden. But let me take you out here to the old shed, my tool shed. We're cleaning it out. Let me get you here in front so you can see it. You can see all the junk. Here we go. I am cleaning her out. Give her so we can see. I'm getting everything out, boxing everything up. I'm dragging everything out of here. You know, let me turn you around here. Show you. Let me back you up. I got both doors open. But you can see, it's a pretty good sized shed. We got blessed with it. We bought it, I don't know, probably 20 years ago, probably 12 years ago at an auction. Been a good one. And we're going to take it down off these blocks. People may wonder, why is this up on these blocks that high? Why has that man got steps going up into them? Listen, like I said, we live in a flood zone. And believe it or not, water got up in my shed just maybe an inch or so, a couple of inches. I was out here wading water to my chest. That's the reason the well looks like that. That's another project I got to do. I've got to take that off of that. I've got to build a house around it, winterize it, and get it ready for winter. And let me walk you over here to the barn, show you all our junk we got sitting out, but I ain't ashamed of it. Man, I have worked hard this year. We have built the market stand, another market stand, laid 200 feet of pipe for a water line, worked every day, and I don't know what else is going in between. I had some family emergencies to take care of. So I've been whooping this dog as fast as I can whoop it. And a lot of people don't understand I ain't whooping no dog, I'm just whooping life in general. So we're moving everything into the barn here. I'm lining my saws up here. Got a workbench going on over there. Then I've had to turn around. I've had to build all these shelves in here to start putting and right now I just had to put stuff up on shelves. I'm gonna go through it here in a minute. There's Buddy. Hey, Buddy. You want to see Buddy? Back up, Buddy. There's Buddy. He's stretching right now. He's an old dog. He's about 15 years old. He's a good old dog. But, see the chickens over there. But I got all these shelves built over here. So now I've got to get all this straightened out, get all my tools lined up, get everything where it needs to be. So, that building out there can go out yonder. Yeah, it's been an interesting summer. It's going to be an interesting fall. But we're going to go ahead and get started. And as the progress goes along here, I'll show you here a little more here in a little bit. I'm hoping today's Saturday, today's my Miss Libby's day. We're going to take off and go to an estate sale in Jackson. And then we're going to get a bite to eat. Because I'm going to tell you the way life is. You don't take time out for each other, life is going to pass you by. You know? And that's one thing me and Miss Libby's always done. We just pulled the plug on everything. And it's like right now, with her canning in there and me doing this out here, yeah, we can say this all day, but I ain't doing it. I like that grandma, I ain't doing it, you know. We're going to pull the plug, we're going to go and enjoy our day and get a bite to eat and then come back. I got a few more things I'm going to do out here, but I'm going to get off of here for now. And then when we come back, we're going to start and I'll show you where we're going to be at. It's going to be interesting watching me take this shed off these blocks. I'm going to attempt it. Notice I said attempted. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned and we'll be right back in a little bit. Well, good morning. Welcome to, I think it's a Saturday morning. Welcome back to Living in the Tennessee Bottoms. I started a video the other day about us being out at the shed, moving stuff because we're starting a new adventure. We need a bigger area out here, but you can see behind me, there is now the marketplace, I think we're going to call it, or the market stand. It's about 5:45. I've been at it since about 5:15. I've brought the refrigerator out and the back of the truck's loaded down, the back seat's loaded down. Miss Libby is in the house. getting stuff, all the pimento cheese, chicken salad, and all that good stuff out. And I don't have my selfie stick, so I ain't trying to give you no closey here. But today's gonna be an adventurous day. So I'm gonna go on back up to the house. Let me turn you around here. You can see in the background, it's early morning. You can hear the birds. You can feel the fall in the air. It feels really good out here this morning. Isn't it just beautiful? And then we got a full moon behind us. Here, I don't know if you can still see it. Let me turn you around. Let me swing you around. Don't want to make you dizzy there. And I'm telling you, this camera right here does not give that moon justice at all. It is just, I mean, beautiful this morning. That's what I like about the fall of the year. You get these beautiful moons. There you go. And we got a new addition going to be coming down here. It's going to be a little bit bigger than this one. It's something we can leave out all year. Yeah, the new stand out there, I'm going to go ahead this morning. I'm going to go back out there and show you what I got cleaned out. Been working on it all week. Been working on it about 2 weeks, cleaning it all out. And now we're getting ready to paint it. First we got to wash it out, paint it, get it ready to be moved. That way what we can do is leave the stand set up all week. We can leave the refrigerator out here. We can leave certain goods out here. So it's going to be something new and exciting. So y'all tag along with us. All right. It's been almost a week since I've been out here to the shed. Showed you last week what we was got going on. It was trying to move stuff from our tool shed over to the barn. What kind of mess we had going on from the backwater and everything. So we've been out to the market stand this morning. You see me out there early this morning, about 5:15, getting everything set up. It's all going smoother. It's been a new adventure for me and Miss Libby. And it's time I get the refrigerator out there. She's got everything lined up at the door. The first couple times we done it, it took a couple hours to set up. Today, I don't know what time, it had to be an hour. I mean, we hammered it down, went pretty smooth. So then we come out here and she and I have been looking at the shed. So I'm gonna turn you around and from the first of the video that we today, you seen where we were out here and what it looked like. So it's been a week later. Let me turn you around. Here we go. Does that look different? You know, does that look different? I mean, we had stuff all through here, all around here, all there, and the shed was completely full. But like we said, we had 2 backwaters come through here, flood water, so people know what backwater is. It was all the way here up here in the shed, a few inches. It was a big backwater. But let me show you what we got going on today. I've taken all the shelves down. There were shelves all around the top. There were shelves all the way around the middle here, around toward the bottom, over here, and over here. So we're going to paint this now. Miss Libby wants to paint the top black. I don't know what color. We're talking about getting a brown paint. It looks like kind of like a stain to paint the outside and the inside. The flooring, we're not for sure yet. But the veggie stand we got out there, the last one I made, Miss Libby's talking about putting it over. It's got the tin roof on it. Then it's talking about putting a fireplace we got right here. Miss Libby, she is a decorator. She's already got in her head what it's going to look like. And I guarantee you, when it's all said and done, I think she's going to put the refrigerator right there. I think we're looking to get a full-size refrigerator. God has really blessed us on the market stand. We once called it a veggie stand, and now we're calling it a market stand. So, and we're going to take this off. Like I told you in the beginning of the video, this is up this high because of the flood waters. And for what a lot of people don't know is, see these blocks right here? These are blocks that came from down here in the bottoms that people used to use to have their houses put up on to keep the flood waters out of them. There's one over there. There's smaller ones here for other parts of the house and stuff. But what I'm going to do now is, you can see right here, there's a 4x6 there. There's a 4x6 going right there. I need, before I let this thing down to the ground, I need to attach another 4x6 to that, drill a big hole through it, so we can put the big chain here through it, because we're going to have to be ready to drag this thing out when floodwaters hit. And I don't want to have to call a wrecker come down here and get it every time at $100 a pop. what kept it from floating away last time. See this pole right here, this green pole here? There's a pole there, and I got other ones on the other side just like it. Well, I had bolts in the side of the wall here, and I had this big log chain around these poles and attached to the building so the water couldn't float it up. Right now I got the handyman jack there, and I've jacked it up a couple inches. You can see right here where I've got it jacked up a couple of inches. I was trying to see how hard it was going to be to move. I had an idea of taking my 16-foot trailer, once I get these blocks out down here, backing my trailer up underneath it, letting it down on the trailer and driving off with it. My second plan is get these 4x6s here hooked together, get the chain through it, then hook my truck to it and see if I can pull it off. And I may not even attempt that. I may just do what the smart thing is, and that's to get a wrecker down here. But like I'm trying to do everything I can on my own. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm trying to do everything I can on my own because that's what we told you about a year and a half ago. We're simple down here and we're trying to do everything we can do by ourselves without having to go to town, hire people. We're trying to use material we got laying around the property and all that good stuff. And it's gonna be an adventure, but we're ready to get it done now because Miss Libby needs to stand out there to make things happen. I see some people at the market stand. I'm just looking. Miss Libby's walking out to the market stand. I don't know what's going on out there, but anyway, that's what we're trying to do now. This is going to become the new market stand. Miss Libby's got ideas about putting glass doors here and leaving these doors here. It's going to be an adventure. So y'all come and tag along with us on this adventure here. I don't know how much more I'm gonna get done today because like I told you last Saturday, it's Saturday, time to pull the plug, time to take some time off. So I may try to go ahead and wrap this here up to get it done with so I can move on to the next adventure. We'll walk you out to the garden. I tell you, let's just walk out to the garden for a second. All right, we're out here at the garden. I don't know what took place. I got out here and started doing my video, and next thing I know, I was just talking to thin air, kind of like some people I know, you know. But anyway, well, everything's done pretty good this year. We're going to get ready to wind it up. We've had several things that didn't produce this year like we wanted, and one of them, you turn you around, I'm going to... Look at them. We call them, it's supposed to be a top pick pea, a purple hull pea, way over there. There's some right there you can see if you got peas on. But them over there did not produce. Neither did these green beans, nor tomatoes. You know, watermelon's done good. You can see our peaches and cream corn. My finger's all the way up in there. Peaches and cream corn, let me get you back in here. Our peaches and cream corn way over yonder, it done all right. You heard me fuss all year about the ambrosia. But to me, showed out over the peaches and cream. I like the ambrosia. It's shorter, easier to get into. It's a good tasting corn. It produced a lot. Next year, I will probably plant more of that. But it's like the peas, the purple hull peas, the green beans, the tomatoes. It's strange. We watch another YouTube channel that we really enjoy. I think it's called Appalachia Homestead. It's a hard word for me to pronounce. It's got Andy and Megan on it. And they said the same thing. Their tomatoes started out this year. They thought they was really going to produce, and they just fizzled out and started dying in the top. They live all the way in North Carolina, I think at the top, almost to Virginia. Isn't it strange? Across the whole United States, everybody's having the same problem with the tomatoes. Go figure. I can't wrap my mind around that one. Same thing with the green beans and the peas. They didn't produce. Didn't produce here, didn't produce over there. There was a lot of stuff that should have been produced and it didn't. And the thing about it is, I am not going to put it back in my garden. I think Andy said he's going to save his peas that he's got left to plant back next year. I ain't doing it. I ain't whooping that one again. If he ain't going to produce for me, we ain't going back in the garden. Let me turn you around, my hand's getting tired here. So, next year we're going to eliminate a lot of stuff. That if it ain't going to produce and something we can put up and do good, we ain't messing with it. The green beans and the peas, and I forgot what else it was. I will go back to the giant okra. I planted a regular okra this year, and the giant okra gets this tall, man, you can walk underneath and pick it, and that good stuff. Our pumpkins, I told you that, man, Miss Levy, she likes to decorate in the fall. She's gonna have all, well, no, she ain't gonna have all kinds of pumpkins. Moi here, I was spraying them, and I think I sprayed them while the bees was trying to pollinate. I ended up chasing the bees off, so we have very few pumpkins. Miss Libby's already put the order out. You ain't spraying next year. Well, what I'm gonna do is, when they're still green before the blooms come on, I am going to spray. Okay. So we're gonna do that before it ever starts. I just got just seen an email coming. Someone come up on living in the Tennessee bottoms. Wants to know we got any eggs left. Our eggs, chickens quit producing. They just started back, and we just now getting a few eggs. As soon as I get off here, I'm gonna answer that. Tell them we got some eggs. But the pumpkins, they ain't happening. So the next year is gonna be a lot. It's been a good year. It was a hard. You seen us putting this garden in. It was hard. But now I'm ready for it to move on down the road. We're gonna go ahead and start bush hogging. May plant some type of cover crop, may plant some greens. I don't know what it's all going to be. But hope I didn't miss nothing today, but we really appreciate you tuning in and watching. Me and Miss Libby's always got some new adventure going on. And on that note being said, she and I, we can do just about anything. But one thing we cannot do, and that's grow this channel without you. We appreciate your support. We appreciate you tuning back in. If you are a new subscriber, we appreciate you tuning in. I'd like to ask you to do one thing: hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you're a returning one of our YouTube family, we appreciate you supporting us. So y'all have a blessed day. Me and Miss Libby's going to get out. This is our day to get out and venture out. We got another state sale we're going to go to. We're going to get something to eat. Miss Libby wants to go by Sounds and pick up some bread flour. I guess all you women know what that is. It's supposed to be a special type of flour. She's doing a lot of baking. So we're going to jump off here, and we'll just catch you on the next one.